stops. This will send a signal to the brain indicating that you are turning in the opposite direction, an illusion. You can observe this reaction by using a Barony chair to simulate a constant rate turn. Blindfold or place goggles on a pilot to deprive the subject of visual cues and secure them in the Barony chair. The subject is then told to indicate the rotation of turn by using thumb signals. As the rotation begins, the subject is aware of the movement. But will gradually lose the turning sensation as the fluid catches up to the rotation. As the chair is brought to a sudden stop, the canal fluid continues to move for a short period of time and the hair cells are bent to the left. This gives the subject the illusion of turning opposite the original direction. If this sensory illusion is believed, you may try to counteract it by inappropriately turning the aircraft in the original direction. Now, let's examine some other in-flight illusions that are caused by the semicircular canals. The leans is the most common sensory illusion related to stimulation of the semicircular canals. The leans can be caused by two different circumstances while flying instruments without outside references. Remember this: it is possible for you to be unaware of a gradual turn of the aircraft because human exposure to a rotational acceleration of 2 degrees per second squared or less is below the detection threshold of the semicircular canals. The first scenario is when the aircraft tips to one side quickly enough for you to detect the movement, and you smoothly return the aircraft to straight and level below the detection threshold of the semicircular canals. You may sense the aircraft is still tilted to that side. The sensation will be so convincing that you will actually lean away from the perceived tilting even though the instruments read straight and level. The opposite may occur, causing the second scenario. You become aware of a gradual or prolonged turn of the aircraft that went unnoticed and take abrupt corrective action to level the aircraft. The illusion of banking in the opposite direction can occur, and you may lean in order to align yourself with the supposed axis of the aircraft. In both cases, trust your attitude indicator. Maintain aircraft control even though you retain the false perception of bank. The Coriolis illusion is probably the most dangerous of the vestibular illusions. This illusion involves the simultaneous stimulation of 2 or more semicircular canals in each ear, as is associated with a sudden tilting of your head, forward or backwards or to the side, while the aircraft is turning. This can occur when you tilt your head down to look at an approach chart or to write a note on your knee pad, or tilt it up to look at an overhead instrument or switch. This produces a very incapacitating sensation that the aircraft is rolling, pitching, and yawing all at the same time. This very uncomfortable illusion can make you become airsick or may result in losing control of the aircraft. To prevent this reaction, avoid sudden extreme head movements while making turns. The otolith organs are located in each ear at the base of the semicircular canals. The otoliths detect changes in linear acceleration in the horizontal plane and changes in the position of the head in relation to gravitational forces. Their structure consists of small sacs covered by hair cell filaments. These filaments project into an overlying gelatinous membrane tipped by tiny calcium stones. Let's observe this organ and how it operates. The sensory hairs will deflect with a change in your head position due to gravity acting upon them. So when you tilt your head, the resting frequency is altered and the brain is informed of your new head position in relation to the vertical plane. The biggest problem occurs when there is exposure to linear acceleration, such as during takeoff or landing. During takeoff, with sufficient forward linear acceleration, the fluid will flow over the otoliths and send a signal to the brain, inducing a false sensation of over-rotation. This illusion would tell you to push forward with the controls regardless of aircraft attitude. This would cause the aircraft to nose over and possibly crash. Another sensory input that plays a role in maintaining spatial orientation comes from the proprioceptors located in the skin, muscles, tendons, and joints.
Second one, request. 1, 1 able squawk 0224.
Fresco 2, Velocity Wingman.
Roll 1, depart tank setting 090, then needs to maintain 8,000, vector for check and final.
Holy shit, dude.
Right.
Fresco 2, positive.
8,000 for roll 1.
Fresco 2, 1, Victor. Stand by, Fresco 2 is disoriented. Okay, get on the round dials and just straighten yourself out. I'm level at 8,000, heading 300.
Fresco 1, squawk 0224, reports bugs.
Holy shit. 2, confirm you're on the round dial. Fresco 2 is going
Roll 1,
again,
verify
heading
full stop.
330.
Altitudes, altitudes.